Friends, can you hear me? Can you see me? We shall see if this is working. Ah! Yay! Oh my gosh, I was spinning. It said go live, and it was this wonderful circle that just kept going and going. Live, Paul, thank you. Fred, loud and clear. Beautiful. Maybe more loud than clear. Uh, it's been a full half, a full half week of teaching sixth graders for me. So probably loud, but maybe not very clear. Mm. Hi, Bill. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Saban. Hi, Marjorie. Oh, hi, Colette. Thanks. Little bear hug shirt for today. Hi, Elaine. Mike G. Nice to see you. Trying my best. Yeah, my peace earrings. Trying my best to bring some joy in a time that feels hard, to say the least. Um, yeah, so friends, really nice to be with you. Uh, I am obviously not Andrew Leonard's, so if you didn't get the memo, Andrew is off doing his thing, preparing to be the off ice statistician and guru and do what he does. And I know he loves it. So I'm glad that he's there, and I'm glad that I could fill in for him and we could still continue meditating this week. Mm. So I need this meditation badly. Some of you I know because we gather on Thursday evenings too. And actually, let me see if I can get that link. So, um, if anyone is interested in joining us on Thursday evenings, 7:30 p.m. every Thursday, we we meditate together on Zoom. So we get to interact a little bit and meditate together. Begin Again is the name of our group. Um, oh, it's so funny. I work with a I work with a Mac all day at work. And so getting back to my PC, I'm like the muscle memory's off. I'm kind of having a hard time cutting and pasting. um, but anyways, so what was I even going to say there? I lost my train of thought. This is exactly my brain right now. Um, does anyone want to share what I was saying? Anyone know what the heck is going on right now? um, I think I was saying that I needed this deeply because I do. Um, and I was going to share that I am guiding. I'm so excited that I'm part of a new school community this school year, and I'm starting to offer guidance for faculty and staff every Wednesday. Call it the Mindful Lounge, Teachers Lounge, Mindful Lounge, um, and some folks have been coming the last couple of weeks. So just started it. Super excited to be meditating with my teacher friends and my colleagues. I feel like we just need to bring this into spaces, every space that we're in, right? Whether it's work, whether it's school, I don't know. Invite your grocery store checkout person to meditate with you while they're ringing up the groceries. I don't know. Just every aspect of life, it feels like it's needed. Um, so just grateful to be here with you all. Now I'm glad that this live thing worked this time. Um, yeah, I'm thinking what we maybe could do for the meditation tonight, our 25-minute sit, is something about like a coming to our senses. So just coming into our senses, right? So this the sense experience, the sense world, seeing, hearing, feeling, and not needing to make sense, just sense. I've done this something like this before. So if you've meditated with me, maybe I'll make it a little different. We'll play a little bit, but um, yeah, we'll do this. If you have your own meditation, feel free to do that. Um, like we say here, it's just really a place to come and meditate together, uh, and support each other. I love all the stuff that's going on in the chat here. Um, yeah, great. So needed. So needed. Spreading meditation around. Yes, absolutely. Mm. Meditation and baking hour. Yes, please. I know we talk about food a lot in the chat, and um, some of you also know I eat late. I haven't had dinner yet. It's almost 8:30 here Eastern time. I eat late. So you all talking about food though isn't helping me. Just gonna have to sit here and sense into my stomach growling and being hungry. So that's what it's gonna be like. That's what it's gonna be like. All right. Well, I'm gonna invite the bell. We'll sit together for 25 minutes. It's nice. It's 8:25 right now, so we'll wrap up around 8:50. Um, yeah, here we go. We'll invite the bell. Hopefully you can hear this. Actually, let me do a little test. Hmm, awesome. It seems like the bell's working. Let's ring it one more time and we can just let the sound of the bell invite us to just really arrive here. Hmm. So maybe start here with three of the longest and the deepest breaths that you've taken all day, and giving yourself permission to just breathe and feel the breath. Giving yourself some time here to kind of set the pace for practice with the breath there. And then just letting the breath be natural, letting it do its thing. And so for practice today, we'll do this coming to our senses, coming to our senses. Hmm. And so we'll start with the sense of sight, seeing. And so, your eyes can be open or closed for this. And if your eyes are closed, then maybe just noticing the kind of texture behind the eyes, the light, the dark. And if your eyes are open, Just letting the gaze be soft on something in front of you. Noticing the color, noticing texture, contour, shadow, maybe a particular object. And just kind of resting your attention there. And just noticing if, as you're resting attention on sight, and if your eyes are open, you can kind of, you know, keep the gaze soft, but you can kind of look around, give yourself permission to do so. And if you notice that you're kind of making a story or trying to make sense of what you're seeing, you can kind of just extend a bit of kindness to yourself there and just say, all right, it's all good. I don't actually have to make a story here. I can just be with this seeing. No need to make sense. Just sensing, just seeing color, texture, light, dark, just seeing. And we'll move to our next kind of brilliant sense that we have as humans, a sense of hearing. And so feel free to close your eyes if they were open and kind of rest the eyes. And now just notice sound in your space, the sound of my voice, the sound of maybe distant traffic or a clock or hum of the vent. And just noticing sound coming and going in the space. And if there's a particular sound that feels continuous, that feels like there's a little bit of a pull of your attention there, just allow yourself to be with that sound for a little bit. Allow yourself to kind of play in this space of sound, this kind of soundscape around. spending some time with some sounds, maybe shifting attention to another sound, just hearing. And again, noticing if the mind is drifting into making meaning from sound, or maybe it's just totally off into a thought loop or thinking about what's for dinner. And just notice that and just come on back to the soundscape of the now. This kind of music of the now, music of the moment, rhythms, tone, and vibrations. Really good. And so feel free to stay there if that feels nourishing for your practice. Mm. If you want to continue to go on this kind of journey of the senses, our next landing place is the kind of the felt sense of the body, noticing the body breathing, kind of gentle movement of the chest or the belly, the sense of the heartbeat, the sense of the eyes kind of resting, whatever it is, whatever this kind of felt sense of the experience of now is for you. And you be with that light attention on the body. And of course, sights and sounds are still happening. You're just kind of choosing to be with the body here, the felt sense. And it's like, oh yeah, we have a body, tingles, pressure, maybe some aches, maybe a few pains, sensations of this alive body. It feels like this bit of care to actually take this time to honor the body with your attention. Attending to it, not to fix it, but just to kind of notice it breathing, notice it being, notice it tingling. And of course, if it feels not comfortable to be in the body, remember we've got that soundscape we can turn to. We've got the sight world we can tend to. This practice is this beautiful reminder that we have choice in where to place our attention. Really good. And so, a little bit of a tour of our senses, a bit of a tour of our sense experience. And so now I'll invite us to just place attention somewhere in the sense world that feels nourishing. Allow yourself to kind of sink in a little bit. So that can be in the sights, behind the eyes, that can be in the sound of a vent, or maybe you're liking this feeling of the body breathing, that slight expansion of the belly and contraction of the belly with the breath. Allow yourself to get absorbed in kind of a home base of your choice for the next couple minutes. Don't feel like you need to choose. There might be something that just kind of finds you, and that's where you are. You allow yourself to sink in a little bit, get curious about the sensation, maybe how it changes slightly in this moment, in this moment, or if it's a sound, noticing its resonance or its rhythm. You're just checking in on the attention and seeing if you can be light, light with it, not grippy, not rigid, uh, kind of as if you're holding it with care. It's kind of light, soft attention. Beautiful. And so now you have this like bit of kind of guiding attention through most of this practice. So here for our last bit, it's giving yourself permission to just drop any sort of need to focus on anything in particular. The sense world is still happening, soundscape, light, dark, body sensing, feeling alive. But in the middle of it, not needing to manage attention, just letting yourself be. Just being, just being. This kind of equanimity with the whole kind of 360-degree surround of experience of sound, sensation, air, ground. This like radical idea that it's really all of us doing this together, this simple practice of being. And so we'll just kind of wrap up practice with just kind of noticing how you are in this moment, and if there's any kind of positive senses, any positive feelings, emotions. There's